like every single time they clicked on it. Telling you, raccoon, the inner raccoon is the way. I don't care what nobody says. The inner raccoon is the way. Do you know the way? Do you know?
Well, at least it has some time element to it, so they can't just like make a mod that says, you know, this is all the Burr runes that are in this game or something like that.
Well, it's funny because a little while ago, I actually was talking with my brother on here, and one of the things that I was talking with him about was that I believed very strongly, from my experience, that every single basically chest or item or clickable in the game kind of had like a predetermined drop, and that there was a really good drop hiding out there somewhere in all those urns and whatever, but you just didn't know which one it actually was. And that's what spawned the idea to like potentially like clear a game, like try and just like do everything in the game and clear it, and then kind of like put my results up and see what like what did I get by clearing the entire game basically. And then Llama came out with like it was a couple weeks later, like the seed codes, and basically demonstrating that you could actually get the same drop from the same chest over and over again, which pretty much confirmed what I had thought all along, which is literally there is a predetermined like little drop table for just about every single urn and chest in the game, like based on the seed code. Now the seed code changes every single time you reload the game, though, so the seed code's not the same on online for every single game, so you can't exploit that. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just because you can't see the seed code and you can't exploit the same chest doesn't mean that literally every single urn and chest in the game doesn't have a little predetermined drop table. I mean, I don't know exactly how many items are on the table, but it doesn't seem to be that complicated if you can literally get the same item every single time you click on a chest. There was a guy on Facebook the other day who was posting about how he found a Tyrael's Might every single time from this one chest. He's like, every single time I click on this one chest, I keep getting a Tyrael's Might. Dude had like 3 Tyrael's Mights. And that's a hell of a lot rarer. It doesn't seem to be that complicated if you can literally get the same item every single time you click on a chest.
It just sounds so far-fetched, but
there was a guy on Facebook the other day who was posting about how he found a Tyrael's Might every single time from this one chest. He's like, every single time I click on this one chest, I keep getting a Tyrael's Might. 2 sockets. Dude had like 3 Tyrael's Mights.
Now everybody's clicking
and
pots.
That's a hell of a lot. It doesn't seem to be that complicated. Well, plus when you get players 8, there's a lot less get the same item every single time you click on a chest.
It just sounds so far-fetched, but
there was a guy on Facebook the other day who was like, if you're in a player's 8 game, the pots might every single time click on one chest. They have a much higher chance of dropping
every single time I click on this one chest, I keep getting a Tyrael's Might.
2 sockets. Hey, my chance to see if the sabers give EXP. Alright, let's test it real quick. Oh, he's already dead? Dang it. No, he's not dead. Okay, good. 177. Hey, they do give EXP. Nice.
Ow, ow, ow. Those guys crush you.
So I was actually thinking about this the other day. You know, we actually do have the ability now to farm like normal difficulty and actually get higher level uniques and stuff because of the level cap. Pretty sure the level cap for normal difficulty is what, like level 46 or something? Which is way higher level than like the cow level in normal difficulty.
Not in town.
A cold damage charm on the ground if you want it, Chad.
Ooh, someone's got a set of trangs. Bracers.
Yeah, you know why they get multiple charms? Because they're on single player and they don't change seed codes, Fidine. I was talking about that as well. So all those YouTubers that have done all those like 1,000+ runs and stuff like that, honestly, what that does is it invalidates them almost completely. Because if the drop tables are the same, as long as you're in the same seed code, and if you're doing the same run the same way, and with tiny variables, then yes, you're going to end up with multiple uniques of the same type because you're going to be exploiting that particular seed code disadvantage. So like Geed's Charm, like if you got an Andoriel that dropped Geed's Charm in that particular seed code, then assuming that you get to her at the same time and kill her at the same time, she's going to drop a Geed's again. And over 1,000 runs, you can definitely say that you're going to kill her at the exact same variable a couple times in a row. So you're going to end up with at least like 3 or 4 of an identical item. And that's what we were talking about, is that like those people who did all these like massive number of runs in single player doesn't apply to online. And also the results are kind of invalidated by the fact that, like, say I watched your video of you running Andoriel 1,000 times, and then I'm motivated to go run Andoriel 1,000 times, right? Well, my Andoriel is going to be a different seed code than yours, and my drops are going to be different than yours. So I'm not going to get the same drops you are. I might not even get good drops at all, depending on how crappy my Andoriel seed code is.
Do we have an assassin here that uses traps?
What do you want, Kubus?
I just got a trap assassin GC with 12% faster hit recovery.
I'm gonna get you, Cody. What, you want a hug? Come here. Come here. Come get a hug. You're so. There you go. Look. Free hug for the monster dog. Here you go. And I'm gonna beat you up till you ready. Well, the thing is people started mapping out like where items dropped. So like you to take advantage of a seed code, you actually have to know where the item drops. You got to know what chest the item falls from. Like for instance, with that Tyrael's Might, like he had a picture of it. It was inside the Countess Tower or something like that. I can't remember. It looked like it was one of those zones. Anyway, he was clicking on the same thing over and over again, and so you would have to know what seed code he was using. You would have to know the thing he was clicking on, and you would kind of have to know his route as well. Or you could figure it out. I mean, you could vary it up a little bit, like teleport to it, count to 10, click on it, teleport to it, count to 20, click on it, teleport to it, count to 30, click on it, and eventually you'd figure it out. You'd figure out the right timing, and then you could just exploit the timing over and over again. I have heard, however, that your mercenary can affect the seed code as well, like if he attacks. So some people who are exploiting the seed code have also taken their gear off their mercenary, so their mercenary like can't kill anything. He is a monster. He's almost 100 pounds already. And I don't even think he's done growing. He's only like 5 months old. He's still a puppy. This is still a puppy. He's a puppy. He's still a puppy.
Hey, puppy.
Sounds like hacks. Probably is hacks. Here, let me see if I can pull up a video of him. No, let's see if I can find it real quick. I have a video in my downloads of him when he's a puppy. And the date is on there. I actually have it uploaded to my YouTube channel. so you guys can see it. Why is it not on my list? I literally don't have it. Here, you guys can have this video while I'm looking for the other video. There you go. Have a video.
It's Mr. DD. What is that powder he's rolling?
Oh, chinchillas rolling sand.
Oh, okay.
They that's how they take baths. He's taking what's called a dust bath. Okay, so he's 6 months old. He's 6 months old. Because I just found the video here. So here he is as a puppy. Puppy. 6 months. That was so he's 6 months old. My bad. Why is there a shoe on my screen? Guilty dog. Cody's always guilty. Well, it absorbs the oils. The sand absorbs the oils from their fur. It's pretty effective. Yeah, I got a full bar. Look at that. One whole bar of EXP. Look at me. Toward 98. It's about to change. So I guess let's see what it changes to. We're not entirely sure. I mean, it does look like he has a little bit of pit in him, but he also has webbed toes, which is apparently a very specific couple breeds. Like, there's not very many breeds that have webbed toes. The vet also said it seems like he has Mastiff in him, which Mastiff does not have webbed toes. So we think he's like part Mastiff, part pit, part something else. Probably Labrador. Labrador also has webbed toes, apparently. So he probably has some lab in him. There's a couple other breeds of dogs that have webbed toes, but he definitely does resemble a lab. He has some lab features. Rudley, what's inside here? What's in there? What's in there? Nothing. It's hollow. Hollow in there. Why is it so hollow? %100% good boy? No, he's definitely a bad boy. He's like 90% bad boy, 10% good boy. About 90% bad boy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe 95% bad boy actually. I'm talking about you. That's right, Mr. Chew 'em up everything in the house. Mr. Tinkle on the floor. Mr. I don't leave people alone. Mr. Chase the cats and try to eat them. Mr. Steal food. Mr. Food Thief. That's right. I'm talking to you, Mr. Food Thief. I literally heated myself up some donuts the other day, turned around for 2 seconds, turned back around, they were gone. Both donuts just were gone off the plate. Wonder who took them. He didn't even chew them, he just swallowed them like a duck.
How much enjoyment did he get, though?
None. I don't even know. I know he didn't taste them. He don't even chew half the things he eats. He just swallows them. There's no flavor. Like, I literally taught him this trick, literally because he never tastes anything. Like, I literally make him sit. And I tell him to leave the treat alone. And then after he is a good boy and he sits down, I tell him to taste it, and I won't let him take it. I actually make him lick it. Like, I'm gonna use a pork rind here. Let's see. All right, we'll get a nice big giant pork rind. All right, you ready, Cody? Come here. Ready? All right, taste it. You taste it. What does it taste like? Tastes good. You gonna eat it? Yes. Just make him taste it. Make him taste it. He will make me starve by stealing my ladder snacks. He's a thief. I know you want more of them pork rinds. He said, "Oh, I like those. Those are good. That's for nice. That's very good for me."
Way icy cellar.
Lots of gems, flawless gems on the ground here. Oh, they're flawed. Never mind.
No, there's Icy Cellar right off the bat. Might as well go in there and say hi. There are gloams in here sometimes. Lots of champion packs, lots of elite packs. Usually like filled to the brim with packs. You could say it's packed.
Is there a portal up?
I am over.
Ouchies. Succubis.
I go.
Man, that one succubus really hurt. That's painful.
No.
Hello.
Wow.
Who is this?
This is Foxy. Shithead.
Oh. Well, hello. Welcome to the party.
Yeah. I am here. I am streaming, just so y'all know.
Me too.
Oh, I'm streaming too, so
You're welcome.
they better
if
be
you're
on good
streaming
behavior or I'll boot them
stream.
out.
Me too.
Oh, mine's mature audience, so.
So is mine.
I don't do no flash and no boobies and all that shit. Hell no, no. And then when they say hot tubs, I just bring up the old hot tub background. Like, here you go, there's a hot tub for you.
I mean, if I need to do a hot tub stream to get more subscribers, I guess I'll make that sacrifice.
No.
I'm gonna let you guys know, though, I am a redhead and I have very white skin. Probably not. You're probably not actually going to be able to see anything. It's probably just going to be a blinding light. Like, it's just going to be a blinding light, and that's it. And you're just going to be like, I can't see anything. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I'm reflective, okay?
Yeah, so I'm streaming right now too, and my hair I cut short because my husband had cancer, and so does my aunt Pam or cousin Peggy. No, cousin Pam. I'm sorry, not the wrong one. But so I cut my hair short, and now it's coming in dark. but when it grows out longer, it goes red. I get like an auburn color in my head. But so yeah, I'm very fair skinned as well, so I understand the whole.
Well, red is always the under gene. Everything else is usually dominant over top of it. So
Yeah,
but it's always there. We
redheads too.
we
but
hide.
Yeah, my cousins my nieces from my brother's side, they got the red hair gene so bad that they're just beautiful redheads. I love it.
My skin is so
my daddy's.
my skin is so white though that literally I have worn shorts like after the winter, and like literally people will exclaim out, like literally hold their hands over their eyes as I'm walking down the street, and like be like, "Holy crap, that's bright!"
Well,
like,
I try to get a tan in the summertime, but I usually have to burn first to get it. That's the
I don't.
bummer thing.
I don't tan. I just get freckles.
I don't even get
I do
freckles.
tan.
My
I see.
freckles
I'm
get
Polish
freckles.
and German and Irish, so I think the German and the Polish kind of. I still tan a little bit, but. What's up, Jockey? I'm sorry.
Spike
my
fiends are
freckles get
vicious.
Spike fiends are vicious. They killed me the other day. You watch out for a mighted, cursed pack of extra fast spike fiends. They will destroy you. Is no joke. They will just rip you asunder.
Like the rip me assembly charm.
Sunscreen doesn't do me any good, Pat. To be honest with you, I just usually just wear, clothing. Like that's the general. That's the you're making a joke about the refrigerator. But like in the sunlight, the best protection for a redhead is just don't let the sun touch your skin. Like long sleeve shirts, like hat. One time I remember I went to a fair when I was younger. This was back when I was like 15, 16 years old, and I wore a basketball jersey. Basketball jerseys have little tiny holes in them.